is coming to a close. No, say it's not so, but many students are gearing up to head back to class. Between looking for a rental or buying supplies online, this busy time can be a prime opportunity for scammers. Joining us this morning with more is the president and CEO of the Better Business Bureau, Simone. Good morning. Thanks for coming in, Simone.
Good morning.
So a lot of students, if it's especially post-secondary, they may be looking for rentals at this time of year if they need to be close to their post-secondary school. Tell us a little bit about some of the scams that are out there when it comes to rentals.
The most common scam that we see is generally the person is looking, they find something online that looks really good, they're classified, start connecting with the person and then soon find out, okay, this is great. They're usually not in the same area. And so what ends up happening is they feel a lot of pressure to hold the space. Obviously, the rental market here is a bit crazy. Before they know it, they've signed a rental agreement, so they feel really good. Then they transfer money for security deposit and first month's rent, come here and find out that that was a scam, not legitimate at all, and they're out of pocket and they don't have a place to live.
The apartment didn't even probably exist in the first place.
Or if it existed, it didn't actually belong to the person they were connecting with. A lot of scammers will take legitimate postings and mimic them. So one of our tips is actually to do some Google searching to see if the place you're looking for may actually be listed somewhere else, because that can be a big warning sign.
Wow, interesting. Okay, good tip there. Let's talk about online shopping. I think that's another vulnerable area that people need to be careful.
Absolutely. I mean, we see 1 in every 3 scams that are reported to us are online scams. And we know while the median loss tends to be a little bit less, for the 18 to 24 demographic, this is number 2 on their list. So we really want people to stay away from, that you're shopping online, you see something that's been really hard to get, and your impulse is like, let me just get it. And then before you know it, you bought from a bogus website and you don't get anything at all, or you get something, but it's not what you expected.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about employment scams. And maybe if students are looking for something part-time while they're going to school, or maybe they are wrapping up their schooling. Tell us a little about some of the scams out there.
The most common one for employment scams is you start connecting with someone, again, online. Maybe they've offered you this great opportunity and it sounds like it can be working from home, maybe doing some sort of data entry. You do a job interview, so it seems really legitimate. You give them your personal information, they hire you, and then they tell you that you need to purchase a computer, maybe a desk for your home office. They've given you a company to purchase it from, and they're going to send you a check or deduct it from your first month's earnings. You end up purchasing that equipment from that company. You don't get the equipment because you find out that, of course, it's a scam.
Okay, that'd be awful to have that happen.
Yeah.
Just to think, put your trust in someone, then to get ripped off like that. Any other scams that people should be wary of at this time of year?
Well, I think especially with students, like we are, this demographic tends to be very open with their information. So the other thing I really would encourage people to be cautious of is to be careful with their information. Identity theft is something that is always of concern. So students who may be a little bit more mobile, things like making sure that their home address or is perhaps their primary place where mail is being sent, for example. Students often tend to be a little bit more comfortable with, say I'm going to be late for class and I really want a coffee, so I'm going to give my debit card to a friend and here's my PIN. Those kind of situations, we just want to tell people to, slow down, stop. These kind of things can haunt you for life, so don't do it.
That's unfortunate because a lot of students don't often have a lot of money at this stage in their life, so it's really unfortunate they're being targeted in this way. Simone, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Great tips.
Thank you.
Thank you.